to, since you're technically taking your time to not hit anything and all that kind of stuff, I will give you 2 active perception rolls if you want to use them.
Okay. I will use both my d20s.
I'll look under dragons in this, maybe that on-fly rules.
Maybe. I found like a map travel base and a special travel base. Ah,
What you got left?
Here's the
Oh,
I was seeing if I had any buff spells.
I thought for a minute they were like helpful in the book, but no, they just did math because people can't do math anymore.
Alright, active perception. I always forget what the roll is.
you just roll a d20.
Ready? 14 and a 6.
Okay. So as you're flying, I'll take the lowest as your first aspect. You're flying through, you're not seeing much.
So excited.
The fog's a little thick, so it's kind of affecting your ability to see everything. As you get in, it gets thicker. And your later leg of your flight, shortly before you feel like you're going to turn back, through the fog ahead of you, so maybe another half mile or whatever, and kind of the only reason you could see is it's breaking through the canopy, right? You kind of see what looks like climbing out of the fog, an old stone tower that looks like dilapidated, and it's somehow probably connected to a larger housing or mansion or something.
Does it look like our old one?
No,
The one that we went into?
no, it looks like it's directly attached to another building.
So, like Rapunzel's tower attached.
Similar. Yeah. It doesn't look like its own standing tower. It looks like a tower, or like, what would be the highest point of some building in a forest to give it sight. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like if there's some other larger building here, this is what its like lookout tower is. And as you get into the forest, it gets darker. Like the sun doesn't seem to be
Coming through as well.
Mhm.
Okay, what do I see, like, on the ground? As I'm going through?
It's hard to see the ground through the fog, but you swear at certain points you see some things shamble or move that look
Are they
vaguely.
two-legged or four-legged?
Some two-legged ones, maybe some four-legged ones. They all kind of seem not like you see it every now and again, not like a big group. Right.
Just like one or two here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can I...
And at this point, actually, on your 14, you'll hear a random moan or groan every now and again.
Since I've seen zombies.
Oh yeah.
I know there's zombies.
Oh yeah.
Can animals be zombies?
Anything can be zombified.
Oh, okay. Alright. Well, back we go.
Ask the hundreds of chickens in Skyrim.
You get back without an issue.
How was your flight?
Thank you.
A lot of fun. I like flying. Should do that more often. There's zombies. Also, in the center of the forest, there's a big tower thing.
Tower and zombies.
Sounds familiar. So, start it on fire.
No. I have a thing against forests being lit on fire.
You just have a thing against fire.
No,
you're,
no.
You're a firist.
I enjoy fire, but not when it's applied to a forest. Go set some grasslands on fire and I won't care.
What if you set the grass on fire?
No.
Because the forest on fire.
No, we're not going to set anything on fire.
Okay, are we going to the tower? Because there's zombies in the middle. In between us and the tower.
A lot.
Not that many. Like,
That's a very descriptive
That's a very
That's what you
descriptive
get
number.
when you said men to scout.
In a half mile, about how many would she have seen?
Right.
like 8.
I'm gonna let her answer. She said 8.
Like 8. I only saw them a couple of
You'll
times.
be
There's
able to
only
see
like 1
the
or
tracks
2.
if they've been. Now we know what we're looking for.
Yeah.
You'll be able to see the tracks now that we know we're looking for it.
Probably.
We should go.
Or
with
there's
that.
at least something angry in there. Angry.
It's always something.
Maybe it's
Sounds
just
like
misunderstood.
fun.
Well, let's go.
Just misunderstood.
Or it's just angry.
It's probably.
Alright, so you guys are gonna go in?
Where do you want to be?
I recommend
The club.
I recommend not putting me on the edge. Put me
Missing
in
a
the middle.
hand.
Yeah, well.
Why are we in a pillar?
Because that's how we travel through a narrow forest.
Well, y'all.
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 You
I'm
want us
just
to back
chilling
up
with
a bit?
Finn in the back.
Yes, back up a
Oh,
bit.
yeah.
So that guy you can touch.
So you guys start ranging in.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start tracking. So when I pick up zombie tracks and stuff like that.
They're all over the place.
Okay.
As soon as you guys break the fog. Okay. As soon as you enter the fog. All right. First off, like when you break the fog line, almost like normally like a scared flock of pigeons or other type of birds would, the edge, a whole bunch of bats take off. As soon as you break the tree line and start flying deeper in the forest, you know they're flying right for where the tower is.
Here, look. They know we're here.
They know where the tower is.
Fantastic. They're most likely messengers for the tower.
So natural explorer, one of my things. While tracking other creatures, you also learn their exact number, their sizes, and how long ago they passed through the area.
Okay.
And it's going to be a little muddled because they pass through the area a lot.
Yeah. Like.
But I guess what I'm looking for here is not to be completely cheesy, how fresh these sets are.
In this part of the forest?
Yes.
You can gather that it seems to be like an every other day patrol.
Okay.
And probably you're gathering a number of maybe 10 to 15 that shamble through.
Okay. And how long ago does it look like they passed this the last time?
Yesterday.
So we're probably right in the sweet spot of this patrol.
Either you're sneaking through or they're on their way here, which means you might be able to move fast enough past it.
Right. I relayed such said information, and start moving us on through the woods.
Sounds good.
Moving on up.
Am I picking up signs of anything else?
Oh, you got me sticking on it.
This forest is like perfect for a freaking giant.
No.
Okay.
No.
Good.
You pick up a lot of direwolf tracks here and there.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
And they seem to be more free roaming. Like, not a patrol or anything like that, kind of just more direwolf pack or two in this forest is good for defense. Do you know what I mean? Like that kind of idea.
And we killed one of them, so. And knowing what I know about wolves, you can't have more than a few in a given 100-mile radius, or they out-hunt each other.
Right.
So.
I assume walking.
And kill each other
Mm-hmm.
for territory.
I have really large toes.
So I will keep everyone moving. We'll set a good,
Good
pace.
All right.
Yeah. So.
You get in, not as fast as her, of course, but you get in at about the half-mile mark. And with her pointing it out, you could actually see, like, the very tip of the tower, maybe another half-mile away, breaking the canopy. You hear groans off in the fog, but they don't seem to be coming closer. They kind of seem to be more just the standard sound a zombie at, like, rest would make every now and
It's
again.
like.
Yeah, random. So we don't need to make the noise. I was just describing it. Thank you very much.
What's our vision in the fog before, like that we can
You
see
wrote
out?
this campaign.
I know, I wrote it, but I was just describing it. What?
What's our vision that we can see out until
It's our
we
line
hit
of
fog?
sight.
You have about a 30-foot line of sight.
Okay.
The fog's gotten dense. Very dense.
Once the thunderclap it out of the way.
No.
No. Sounds like a terrible idea.
Keep everyone
We
moving.
going toward the tower?
Yeah.
Alright, you start noticing now that, like, instead of, like, kind of ranging your way through, you're picking up a path after about this half-mile mark. And as you probably start veering to the path, because it's easier travel for all of you and anything like that.
I will obviously keep an eye out for traps.
I know, I got you. It's all good.
Should I move up and do that?
You end up coming to a point to where the path itself actually starts having cobbled stones that start getting more and more regular.
Are they white?
No, it's old, moss-covered stone.
So it's slippery?
Yeah, at points. Like, it's very uncared for, been here for ages, that kind of stuff. And finally what happens is you spot immediately what you know would be a break in the tree line ahead of you where this path is leading. And the fog seems to be emanating from wherever this break in the tree line is.
I'll hold everybody up and tell you guys to wait. And I'm going to scoot forward just to kind of scope it out.
Stealthily or...
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want a direwolf to go with you?
Oh, you can do that for free. You don't have to make a roll.
Yeah, I get to move it. Yeah, when I'm traveling alone in the woods, I can move it stealthily at normal pace.
Right, but you still have to do a stealth.
Yeah.
It just
Oh,
means
I
you...
thought it just...
No, it just means you, instead of... Because if you're trying to move stealthily, you normally have to move at half your speed.
What is that?
An 11?
11?
That is an 11.
Press your old dicks.
So 14?
14?
Yeah.
Alright. You scoot up. Are you trying to get to the edge of the tree line and just kind of peer out?
Yeah.
Alright. When you get to the edge of the tree line, even though the fog seems to be coming from this area, it also seems like you're actually able to see as if this place kind of wants to be seen through the fog. You see what looks to be this great iron gate with like a stone wall heading like this, and it just kind of disappears off into the woods to your sides and everything like that. And the stone wall is kind of crumbly but still seems solid, and behind it is what you can only really describe as a stone mansion or manor. You definitely see the tower she described, and in front and on either side of the gate seem to be two completely at-rest skeletons in plate mail on halberds, just kind of standing there like this.
OC Gugu's having PTSD right now.
Your last character died to skeletons.
Yeah, my last character. No, he died to zombies.
Zombies.
Yeah.
No, he took an arrow from a skeleton. That's what took him out. Because you were on the first floor.
Skeletal archer.
The skeletal archer. You took a critical.
I
from
died on
an
the second floor with the zombies.
You sure? I swear.
You totally died on the second floor.
I died on the second floor with the zombies.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought because
Because he's the one that hit the skeleton in the head that made it dissolve and woke up all the zombies upstairs while I was looking at books.
Yep.
To be fair, you know what? Never mind. Let's bring it back to this character. Let it go.
The monk was just not
Let
that.
it go!
No! Minus 50 XP.
All right.
Minus 50
Fucking DKP! Alright.
I'll back up now.
Okay.
Well, let me ask this question. I'm going to do a scan of any windows I can see. I'm going to do a scan of any windows. Look for lights and any other movement inside the windows.
Barred or wooden shattered. Or like shuttered.
Okay. Okay.
He's laughing.
Let's go kill vampires. It's
making sense now.
So, I'll stealth my ass back. And, much better this time, 20.
Okay, go ahead. You're back to the group.
Yeah. Kind of comes melting out of the fog.
You're still hearing those groans and everything around you every now and again.
And I'll relay what I saw. There's a gate. Don't know how easy it's going to be to get through that. And he kind of turns and looks his head. There's also some skeletons guarding the mansion entrance, and all the windows are shuttered or barred.
Is there a gate we can walk through, or one that has to come down?
You worship the Lady of Healing? Oh yeah, this place.
Yeah.
Did you notice any features or design markings on the tower
It's all
that might
bad.
identify who or what belongs in it?
Oh, there was a banner. I'm sorry. There was a banner over the house.
Okay.
Unless somebody has, like... Does anybody here took the background of Noble?
I'm like the
kidding?
furthest thing from Noble.
Such a ragtag of...
Actually, to be fair, he might get the noble bearing because he knows who the rich people are to rob.
I would give him that if he wasn't a human from the east.
Fair enough. I described the banner.
I haven't seen it before.
No bell's ringing. Actually, give me an insight roll. There were a whole bunch of history books in the town at the time.
Ha!
There were history books! The books that saved us!
What skills
Only
are
if you
there?
make the roll.
Oh, wait. Would you like a bardic inspiration?
Shit.
There you go.
Let me see which is...
Insight to wisdom.
What does the bardic inspiration do again? I guess.
No, there's an actual history skill.
You can add
Roll
it.
the history skill.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
That's an intelligence.